Welcome to Faith and Freedom. For the next few minutes, we hope to inform, inspire, and encourage you as we discuss the legal victories and challenges to your fundamental freedoms and religious liberties. Faith and Freedom comes to you from Liberty Counsel, a civil liberties education and legal defense organization. Join us now as Matt Staver, the President and General Counsel of Liberty Counsel, explains the latest legal issues all across this country in the courtrooms of America. Liberty Counsel is winning the battle for your constitutional freedoms.
The Radical Freedom from Religion Foundation has filed suit to stop Governor Rick Perry of Texas from participating in a day of prayer in early August. I'm Matt Staver, founder and chairman of Liberty Counsel and dean of Liberty University School of Law. Joining me is Matt Barber, vice president of Liberty Counsel Action and associate dean of the law school. Matt, this Freedom from Religion Foundation is the most, I believe, radical anti-Christian organization. Believe it or not, I think it's even to the left of the ACLU, if you can be that left.
Yeah.
Because it is a very radical atheist organization with regards to Christianity. They have now filed suit hoping to block Governor Rick Perry from appearing on an August 6th event in Houston's Reliant Stadium for a prayer time where he and others around the country will be joining for prayer. They say that his appearing or endorsing or being a part of that event is a violation of so-called church and state, which obviously is not in the Constitution anyway. They now have filed suit against Governor Rick Perry and others to stop this event.
Yeah, well, good luck. I think they'll have about as much luck with this as they did in trying to get the a National Day of Prayer shut down through frivolous lawsuits. Every once in a while, Matt, the left will remove the mask and show their true colors. Here is another instance. These, groups like the Freedom from Religion Foundation are really a gift to those of us who believe in the United States Constitution, because they are showing wearing on their sleeve their hostility toward the United States Constitution, toward the First Amendment, toward faith in this nation and our nation's unequivocal history and founding upon Judeo-Christian principles. They're making absolute fools of themselves. I love it. They have about as much a chance of stopping Governor Perry from attending and participating in this event, I think, as you have in stepping in front of a freight train and stopping it.
Well, Dan Barker is married to Annie Gaylord, and they are husband and wife, and they are the co-founders of this Freedom from Religion Foundation. I debated Dan Barker at Liberty University School of Law about a year and a half ago, in the Supreme Court room at Liberty University School of Law. It was regarding whether or not what role the Ten Commandments plays or has played in American law and government. I gave my presentation. Dan Barker got up, and the first things that came out of his mouth was not related to the actual debate. He actually just went into this tirade and blasphemed Jesus Christ, just in shocking manner, just went through and blasphemed Christ for a period of time. And, he wanted to see, I guess, what kind of reaction he was going to get. But the fact of the matter is this group is very, very anti-Christian. They have annual conferences, and some of their conferences, they'll have bumper stickers, and they'll take Christian songs, and they'll pervert the words of those Christian songs and put it on bumper stickers. They'll actually take Christian songs, they'll rewrite the words to it so that it's very sarcastic, very blasphemous, and they'll sing it as part of their event. So when they're talking about that they're just simply wanting to have church and state, you can have your religion in your church, just don't put it in the government, don't put it in the public square, don't force it on me. That's not what their goal is. Their goal is I think more like Bill Maher, who was recently interviewed by Piers Morgan on CNN. Bill said he's an atheist. When asked about the mosque in New York, he says he's opposed to building mosques, just like he's opposed to building churches. He's an atheist. Well, Dan Barker is an atheist as well, a radical atheist and an activist atheist, and he's intent on destroying Christianity. He hates Christ, he hates Christianity, and he is not in favor of religious freedom for all people.
Of course not. And at the heart of modern liberalism, Matt, is rebellion toward God, is hatred for God. Now, is that to say that there aren't liberal Democrats that are believers, and that's not what I'm saying at all. I'm talking about the philosophy of modern liberalism. A foundation of that is a rebellion against God, against the principles of the Bible, against our Judeo-Christian history and founding. Some groups do a fairly good job of covering up that hostility, like the ACLU. They come out with some flowery language and make themselves sound legitimate. Groups like this, like the Freedom from Religion Foundation, do a real disservice to the rest of them because, as I mentioned earlier, they pull away the curtain and show us what's behind the curtain, what's at the heart of modern liberalism, which is, as I mentioned, a rebellion and a hatred toward God. Their hearts are hardened, their hearts are blackened, and frankly, I just feel sorry for them.
Well, Governor Rick Perry is appearing August 6th to pray for the nation, and this is called The Response, and it's really a time to bring people together, not just political leaders, but others together to pray for America, and what a better time in American history than now to pray for this country. We're facing all kinds of problems that are challenging to the moral foundation and the economic and other freedoms that we enjoy in America. This day of prayer and fasting is going to be August 6th in Houston's Reliant Stadium. It's called The Response. You can go on the web and find more information about this. Governor Rick Perry has actually invited other governors, including the Obama administration. I doubt, who knows who else is going to show up, but I do know several governors are going to show up.
Yeah,
and I doubt that the Freedom from Religion Foundation is going to have a strong chance in stopping Governor Rick Perry from attending this particular event.
No, and in fact, some of the reports I've been hearing on this are that Governor Perry's office has already indicated that they frankly don't care what the lawsuit determines. They're holding the event, and Governor Perry is going to attend it, and he can attend this.
He can do that in his
own private capacity as an individual.
Yeah,
absolutely,
he's not disabled from engaging in prayer simply because he's the governor.
Yeah, absolutely. So this is frivolous. It's going nowhere, and all it's doing is making the point that we've been making for quite some time now, that the secular socialist left hates our Judeo-Christian principles that built this great nation, and they're, now they're saying we need to, as Dan Barker said, the quote, the answers for America's problems won't be found on our knees or in heaven, but by using our brains, our reason, and in compassionate action. Well, yeah.
Well, that really did the French Revolution a really good.
Exactly.
How's that working for the French Revolution?
Yeah.
Sounds like the French Revolution. The symbol was the guillotine?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Let's get right on back to that there, Mr. Barker. Yeah. Well, no, the reality is...
And for him to say that, that is an absolute denial of the Declaration of Independence. Because you have to deny the Declaration of Independence in order to make that statement. It says that we are endowed by our Creator with certain unalienable rights. Endowed by our Creator, that sounds a lot like God in the Declaration of Independence.
How offensive! If they had been around back then, they would have sued to do away with the Declaration of Independence.
I know that they wouldn't like the Declaration of Independence because it clearly mentions that our rights come from a Creator God. And that, therefore, as individuals who are endowed with these unalienable rights that government can't take away, we loan government certain power to protect those pre-existing God-given rights. Now, that, I'm sure, makes the Freedom from Religion Foundation people go ballistic.
Yeah, well, and they are going ballistic here, and as the culture war heats up, and make no mistake, that's what we're talking about here. President Obama famously said, "Oh, the culture war is so 90s." Well, guess who is instigating and fanning the flames of this culture war? It's silly people and silly organizations like this Freedom from Religion Foundation, like what's that other one? People for the American Way, Americans United for Separation of Church and State, the
people
ACLU.
They're their stalkers.
Oh, the Right Wing Watch.
Yeah, with the Right Wing Watch.
Yeah, they're cyber stalkers.
They're cyber stalkers.
Yeah, but they're very.
They're like the paparazzi.
They're very entertaining.
They love to stalk the conservative religious right.
Yes, but they're always good for a laugh. But all of these organizations, as the culture war heats up, Matt, they continue to betray and show their true colors. Frankly, I think it's kind of fun to watch.
Well, give us a call at Liberty Counsel at 1-800-671-1776. Whether you're going to be in Texas at that time on August 6th or not, you can be a part of this event and pray around the country. American Family Association is one of the sponsors of this, and they are also providing downlinks for individuals and churches around the country to participate in this August 6th prayer meeting. What a great time for America to come together and to pray for this country. Call us at 1-800-671-1776. Go to our website at lc.org. You can also ask for the Patriot's Handbook on American Liberty with the Constitution and the Declaration of Independence. You might want to even send a few of those copies to Freedom from Religion Foundation. And also this sticker, Don't Tread on Me. Give me a call today.
You have been listening to Matt Staver of Liberty Counsel. Our hope is to encourage and inspire you to stand up for your faith, family, and freedoms. We can accomplish a lot when we work together. Get informed and get involved today. Sign up for our free monthly newsletter, The Liberator. We will send it out to you free of charge. Stay informed with our Liberty Alert email update. Just click on the website at www.lc.org or call us at 1-800-671-1776. Tune in next time to learn more about your rights right here on Faith and Freedom.